guys, welcome back to another speed build in a Sims 4. I'm Kiku Builds, and for today's video we are building with the latest expansion pack that came out for the Sims 4, that is the Horse Ranch expansion pack. We are building this on a 20 by 30 lot in Chestnut Ridge. That is the world that also came with the expansion pack. This world is absolutely gorgeous. But the neighborhood I'm building in right now, I think it's the Plains, maybe. I don't remember the name of the neighborhood, but it's the Plains. It looks like we are in the Plains. It's really flat land, but we have other parts of this world that are really gorgeous, especially the one that is on the plateau. We have waterfalls, we have streams, and it looks a little bit like Strangerville with the geography, how it looks really, but it's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous, and I really love this bag. For the horses, I wasn't someone who was actually asking for horses because I didn't grow up around them. I mean, I'm an island girl, so it wasn't really in my culture, if I may say. But as soon as I downloaded this and I started playing with the horses, my gosh, I fell in love with this bag and the world as well. But the horses are adorable. I'm an animal person. I love animals. Anyway, so of course I love the animals in The Sims 4. And we also have with this bag little ships, mini ships and mini goats, and they are adorable as well. Adorable. But let's come back to this build right here. So this build, we have what you're seeing on screen right now, sorry, is we have the left part of the build is the stables slash barn, and the left hand side we have the house for the family, and it's a house for small family. I have two or three bedrooms kind of in this house. We have a master bedroom, I mean the parents' bedroom. We have a bedroom for a kid, and we have a third room that serves as an office space or a study, and also as a guest room because I placed a single bed in there in case you want to invite family over and people to stay over. So yeah, I love the barn slash stables. You will see the interior a little bit later on, but the barn part, the upstairs, how I built it is that the upstairs is the barn part of the building, where I will stack a lot of hay for the horses, and downstairs is the stables with two actually cubicles. I don't know if you call this cubicles or boxes, for the horses, and with horse beds in there. I also placed in front of this house and in front of the buildings, I also placed barrels for your horses to train actually, and that's what you saw a little bit in the opening video where we had a sim that was riding a horse around the barrels. And horses actually have many skills that they can train for. They can train on jumping over bars, and they also can train their agility actually riding around those barrels, and I really love it. That's what you're seeing on screen. Actually, I placed like a little path around it to make it like maybe it's a place that your horse can run around the barrels. But really, they just when they practice, they just use the space that is in between or inside the white marks. But yeah, we don't need to know that. As usual, the house will be, or the lot will be available for you to download on the gallery under my ID Kikwa_builds, or also you will be able to download the tray file directly by following the link that will be in the description box down below. I don't remember how much this house costs. I don't think it costs too much. But yeah, now you're seeing the landscaping. That is, we don't have much landscaping on this lot because really the buildings take up much of the space, and I was struggling with with the build byte for this build because of the update, a lot of the mods didn't work. So I was waiting for the better build by and also the tool mod to update. And finally, I think when I started the build, we actually got an update just before I started actually the recording. We actually got an update for a better build by, and I realized that I really are I am really dependent on the better build by mode, because it's really a torture for me now to be able to build without it. But yeah, what I'm saying is I struggled a lot because we got an update, and the update that I was kind of building with at the moment got some broken UI. So I was kind of struggling. Then I had to take it out and continue the build. But anyway, enough of that. Now you're seeing the part of the upstairs of the barn with all those haystacks. And I think the haystacks that I'm placing here, I think they came in the debug menu for the pack. I think so. And all the hay that you can see on the floor here, I think they are actually rugs, and I think that's so clever. And I placed a lot of them obviously here in the barn, and obviously downstairs as well, around the beds for the horses. The big square hay things that you can see here are actually the beds for the horses. And yeah, I think that's so cool when you see. I love that, seeing my horses go at night, sleep in their little beds. And something that I didn't know is when I was building this, because I always build with a family or a household on site, because I try also always playtest my builds. So the horses that I had for this household while playtesting, they were free spirits. That is a trait for horses. And so they never went inside to sleep in their actual beds. So I thought there was something wrong with my build and with the way I built them. I thought there was not enough space around the beds. My gosh, I did so much things I did so much, like, destroying it, rebuilding it, and placing them in another way whatsoever. I tried so many things, and they still wouldn't actually sleep there at night, and they would prefer sleeping outside over their bed, and I was so upset about that. But I realized afterward that it was because of their traits. And I lost so much time, wasted so much time with this. But yeah, anyway, you learn as you go. But here you are seeing me placing those little lines of rocks that came also in the debug menu of the pack, and I really love them. I really wanted to place some kind of decorations with the rocks. And I was so happy to actually find this, because they save so much time. Instead of placing the rocks individually as we always do with the base game rocks, you can just place some rocks like this and those lines of rocks that are lining up the path, and I love this. I love also the little that you can see on the right hand side. We have a small fire pit. A fire pit, and I love it. And I realized while playing in this build that Sims don't actually need those little benches or chairs around the pits anymore, because they are able to, if you don't place any chairs or benches around the pit, they can actually just kneel down in front of the fire or sit cross-legged and roast their food. And I thought that was so cute. I really loved it. I still have a lot to discover with this pack. I'm playing, actually. I've played a lot since I've bought it. I'm actually playing with a single sim household with a single horse, to be able to actually have a better view of how the horse gameplay works. And I'm also trying out the nectar making with this household, trying to make her make a lot of money with nectar making. So yeah, I don't know yet, apart from that, what much gameplay we have with this pack. And that's a concern that a lot of streamers have been voicing, that this pack doesn't have enough gameplay for an expansion pack. I'm still discovering. Right now I'm loving what I'm doing, because it's just so wholesome, taking rides across the country and across the world with on your horse. I think it's so well done. The sounds and the movements of the Sims and the horses, everything is just so. I love it. I love it. So now we're inside of the house, and as I said, we have 2 bedrooms, and a guest bedroom as well slash study. The floor plan is quite simple in my opinion. We have the bedrooms, the 3 rooms. We also have the kitchen that is separated from the main room by spandrels. We also have a bathroom slash laundry room. As you could see, I made a standard size. I started out with a standard size bathroom. For me, the standard size bathroom is a 3 by 2 tiles, but I extended it because I wanted to actually place the laundry appliances in there. So now I'm actually working on the placement of the furniture in the family room, or the living slash dining room. I didn't show you all the trials and errors that I did. It wasn't really easy actually to place the furniture in this big room, because it's a big square, literally a square. And I don't know why it was it wasn't easy to find the right spot for the living room and the right spot for the dining, because I really wanted the fireplace to be kind of central in this space here. And the fireplace, as you can see, it's gorgeous. It's a fireplace that came with the pack. We also have another small fireplace that also came with the pack, and it looks more like the small, maybe tin style fireplace that came with Eco Lifestyle. I really love the other one as well, but you will see the other one in another build of mine. I think I'm going to build something else. Of course, I'm going to build something else, and I will be posting it on this channel. I'm going to build something else with this bag, because I still have much more things that I want to do with this. With this, actually, especially a bigger style ranch, bigger family ranch. So yeah. And I'm also discovering all the items while I'm building this. As I was saying, I was kind of struggling with the build by catalog, because everything was on display, all the live edit and all the debug items as well. So I cut a lot of things when I was editing this video. All the scrolling that I did to be able to find things. Oh my gosh. Twisted Maxi is godsend with his better build by mod. It's not, and I really mean it anyway. But yeah, I love this little kitchen. The floor that you can see in the kitchen, the tiles are also from the pack. I tried to actually place most of the items that are in this build came from the expansion pack. All the cabinets and the counters in the kitchen came from the pack. We don't have any stove, or the stove didn't come from the pack. We don't have a fridge either, and we don't have a sink for the kitchen either. We just have, for the kitchen, we have the cabinets and the counters and some clutter that came with this pack. The islands as well came with the expansion pack, and also the stools. But I really love the style of this. I love a rustic looking home. This one looks it's the middle, it's halfway between rustic and not modern but traditional, but it's not that rustic because I didn't choose the darkest swatches. To me, when the darker the swatches are the tones of wood, the more rustic it looks, in my opinion. And it's something that you might see in other builds of mine, but this one I really wanted to keep it a little light, because it's just a small ranch for a small family. And actually the household that I actually played with for this is a household of two. yes, a single mother, her daughter, and 2 horses. Yeah, now you're seeing the kids' bedroom, and we don't have many items for kids. I think we have a gorgeous, gorgeous little dollhouse that I placed on the front porch, and I love the blanket on the that I placed on the bed for the kid. And I'm so happy that we also got a loft bed or bunk bed for this bag as well. So I love the unicorn blanket. I placed a unicorn blanket because as I told you, the household that lived here is a single mother and her daughter. Yeah, as you can see, I didn't place too much clutter in this house as I do usually. I didn't place a lot because I was kind of wanting to actually place the majority of the decorations. I wanted them to come from the expansion pack. So of course we have some other items here and there that came from other packs, like say the laundry day stuff pack, and some items that didn't come with the expansion pack, like the stove, the fridge, maybe also in the bathroom we didn't get a toilet actually. So yeah, but most of the things that I decorated and furnished this house with are from the expansion pack. I love all the rustic items that we get. As you can see here, we have also in the bathroom, we have the like a wooden bathtub, and I love that, those wooden bathtubs. I used to love the one that came with I think the base game maybe, but the one that you can actually carve on the woodworking table, and really love using them. But I'm so happy that we have another one here that came with this expansion pack, and we also have this lovely little sink here in the bathroom that came with the expansion pack. The toilet, mind you, came obviously with the base game because we don't have a toilet that came with this expansion pack, and of course the washing machine and the dryer are from laundry day, as I said. Now we are in the study slash guest room, and I think that's the last room that we are actually furnishing in this build. So yeah, so I think I will leave you here, guys, for today. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you next time for my next video. And in the meantime, take care. Bye. Thank you.